Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. My name is Dorcas Yakubu Zallah, bringing you trending stories that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today, and also their opinions on such issues. NNPCL seals 10-year gas supply deal with Dangote refinery. Tinubu appoints Zallah as special advisor, names 3 new DGs. I met dead bats on my bed, Okpebholo narrates how he won a Guber poll. Apple accused of trapping and ripping off 40 million UK iCloud customers. Now, on top of what's trending, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company NNPC Limited has announced that its subsidiary, the NNPC Gas Marketing Limited (NGML), has successfully executed a gas sale and purchase agreement (GSPA) with Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals (FZE). This was disclosed in a statement signed by the NNPCL's Chief Corporate Communications Officer Olufemi Shoneye on Wednesday. He said the agreement, which was signed by the Managing Director NGML, Barrister Justin Zallah, and the President CEO of the Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, on Tuesday at the corporate head office of Dangote in Falomo, Lagos State, outlines the supply of natural gas for power generation and feedstock at the Dangote refinery in Ibeju-Lekki, Lagos State. According to Shoneye, this major milestone aligns with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's policy of utilizing Nigeria's abundant gas resources to revamp the nation's industrial growth and kickstart its economic prosperity. And now to the reactions. The first user here is asking, what does this mean for us? Next comment says, I thought 3 Nigeria refineries will start working this year. And one Lowell is saying, enough of this big English. What Nigerians are clamoring for is the price. Will it reduce or increase? What is the impact on the price? Is that too much to say? Next on what's trending, President Bola Tinubu has appointed Zallah as his special advisor on media and public communications. Zalla's appointment was contained in a statement by presidential spokesman Bayo Ononuga, who also said Tinubu named 3 other persons as Director General. The special advisor on public communications and media, Mr. Zallah, is a lawyer and notable public affairs analyst, Ononuga said in a Thursday statement. Zallah worked as a spokesman for the PDP presidential campaign team in the 2023 election, in which Tinubu beat Atiku Abubakar and others to clinch the ticket. He was a vocal critic of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) and the president in the lead-up to the exercise, with Tinubu as the flag bearer of the party. The lawyer and political analyst had, after the election, pitched tent with the APC, saying he would soon team up with Nigeria's ruling party. And the first reaction on this story says, Zallah, by virtue of his designation, is the official spokesperson to the president. Mr. Bayo Ononuga will be in charge of press release activities, while Zallah will face the media. All the best. The next reaction reads, okay, we now know your relationship with the ruling party isn't for selfishness. So can we know the exact reason, sir? And the last comment on this story says, this is what Zallah wants all this while. The same Tinubu that he openly said that if given 30 years, will not be able to fix Nigeria. He is now boy to the same person. Next on what's trending, the recently sworn-in governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo, has narrated the spiritual battle he faced to win the governorship election in September. In a statement issued by his chief press secretary, Fred Itwa, on Thursday, Okpebholo said that the grace of God, constant prayers, and the support of the people was responsible for his electoral victory. The governor spoke at his post-swearing-in Thanksgiving service held at the Samuel Ogbumudia Stadium in Benin City, Edo State capital, where he urged Nigerians to trust in God alone, irrespective of their challenges in life. He remarked, I want to thank God. In this last election, while I was praising God, they were busy operating from television. They were busy operating from social media. They were busy operating from other television stations. But I took the battle to God because I knew the secret. A few days to the election, they said I was crazy. We gathered to praise God in this state. They said, what is he doing? They were there on TV. When I was listening to the voice of God, I won the battle. After the election on Sunday morning, I came to my room. I met a bat that died on my bed without me shooting any arrow, but the Spirit of God was there. The arrow of God, the hand of God delivered me. The governor disclosed that he did not consult any native doctor or prophet or visit any diviner or shrine to seek for help throughout the period of his electioneering. Now reacting to that, someone said, "Get to work, Oga. You are the governor. Get to work and stop all these political statements." Next reaction says, "You people should talk about good leadership and not political race all the time." The last comment on this story, a dead bat is a dead bat. Maybe someone threw it inside just to scare you. The FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has weighed in on the crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party (PDP), saying the party is united in Rivers State. The former Rivers State governor stated this during a media parley with some selected journalists in Abuja on Wednesday. His remarks come amid the rift between him and his erstwhile political godson and predecessor, Siminalayi Fubara. PDP is united in Rivers, the minister said, while calling for aggrieved party members to come together. Some people have been governors and lost elections. PDP has held word and local government congresses hitch free, he said. Now reacting to that, one Batterman said, "Wike is telling lies. If the party is united, why did PDP lose local government election in Rivers State?" Next is from a user with the name Open Heaven, and the comment reads, "Wike may think that he is winning today, but let us wait for tomorrow to come." And the last comment on this story is from one Monarch Jr. They need to assert that position so that the defection of the lawmakers will not be valid, because disunity is a valid ground for defection under the law. Next on What's Trending, a human rights lawyer, Femi Falana-Sand, has condemned the gifting of houses to judges by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike. The minister had in October flagged off the design and construction of 40 judges' quarters in the Katampe district in the nation's capital, Abuja, which has generated controversy, with many arguing that it's unethical. Speaking to newsmen on Wednesday, Falana argued that it is wrong for the executive to give gifts to the members of the judiciary, especially judges. Falana said that the judges have no business going to the executive to buy them cars and houses. He maintained that the Constitution has granted financial autonomy to the judiciary, which gives it authority to manage its own budget. And now reacting to that, a user with the name Son of David said, "Can we all be fighting this corruption with one mind and unity without sentiment?" What he said is right. However, it doesn't matter who this man is. Perhaps Wike gifting houses to judges is bad and corruption living with impunity. Can we agree that we should hold anyone accountable regardless of if it's our family member? Nigeria will be in good shape in 1 month. That's how to win over corruption. Next comment says, "By bestowing favors and gifts upon the judiciary, they have created an environment where the judicial system is no longer fully independent. Instead, it is subject to manipulation, often bending to align with the desires and demands of those in power. This strategy allows those with influence to exploit the system for their benefit, disregarding the principles of fairness and justice. Consequently, the judiciary becomes a tool for personal and political gain rather than a pillar of impartiality and integrity. It is unfortunate." And the last comment on this story is from one Chime Odogu, and it says, "We all know it's wrong, sir, but what can we do about it? Nothing, I guess." Let's go on a quick break. We'll be back in no time. Do stay with us. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're watching Newsfeed on Trust TV. Now, the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribado, has warned the new terrorist group in the northwest, known as Lakurawa, that their days are numbered if they don't desist from acts of terrorism. Ribado, who spoke at the opening ceremony of the Comptroller General of Customs Conference in Abuja on Wednesday, boasted that nobody dares President Bola Tinubu and gets away with it, insisting that the terrorist group had come at the wrong time when Tinubu is in power. The NSA vowed that they would be kicked out of Nigeria. Now, responding to that, one Sadis_chairman says, I always pray for President Tinubu because he is my president, and I wish him success in bringing positive change so that our country can become great again. However, the main issue is that we, the masses, have not seen any improvement in this administration. Instead, we have only witnessed worsening conditions. Prices of everything have doubled or even increased 7 to 8-fold in less than 2 years of Tinubu's leadership, and the people feel there has been no positive change. Next reaction says, hunger dares Tinubu and is currently winning. Stop capping. Make una fix this nation. And the last comment on this story is from one Afo Chibundu Augustine. Hardship has dared him and he hasn't won. Next one was trending. Justice Marian Aneni of the Federal Capital Territory High Court in Maitama, Abuja on Thursday adjourned the arraignment of former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello to November 27, 2024 regarding fresh 16-count charges brought against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Bello, alongside two others, Shuaibu Oricha and Abdulsalam Yuhudu, faces charges relating to criminal breach of trust and conspiracy to commit an offense totaling 110.4 billion naira. At the resumed hearing, EFCC counsel Jamiu Agoro requested an adjournment to ensure Bello's presence in court for arraignment, as a court order issued on October 3rd had not yet expired. According to the prosecution, the 30-day window provided by the court for summons was still active. Now, a user alleged 110 billion plus, nothing will happen to him. They will sentence him and he will serve his sentence in his house, home or abroad. Law and order only for the poor. Next comment says, una go push case until this man eats the money finish, then una go tell am make he bring small out of the money he stole. And the last reaction on this story reads, that's how they will start the case, from adjourning to judges not showing up, defendant being sick, and finally case gets dismissed because the prosecutors forgot to cross their T's and dot their I's. Apple is facing a legal claim accusing it of effectively locking 40 million British customers into its iCloud service and charging them rip-off prices in quote. Consumer Group, which has launched the legal action and says it could result in a £3 billion payout. Users of Apple products get a small amount of digital storage for free, and after that are encouraged to pay for its iCloud service, which can cost up to £54.99 a month. Apple does not allow rival storage services full access to its products. Now reacting to that, a user with the name The Only Julius says, I never signed up for iCloud, but they charged me £10 a month for extra storage I didn't sign up for. Next reaction is from one Chelsea Lau. £54 a month. None of the storage deals are that much unless obviously it includes more apps than the storage itself. And the last reaction says, you're not only paying for storage, you're also paying for world-leading security and integrated Apple services. And now in sports, the Super Eagles have qualified for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations AFCON despite having one game left in the race to the competition. Libya, bottom of the Group D lot, defeated Rwanda 0-1 in Kigali, meaning Nigeria have reached the finals of the tournament. A defeat means Rwanda are 5 points shy of the Super Eagles with just a game to spare in the qualification series that leaves them unable to surpass Nigeria's points tally, even if they beat the Super Eagles in their next match in Uyo, Akwa Ibom on Monday. In their game against Benin Republic, the Super Eagles battled to a 1-1 draw, which means they will finish the group as leaders. With one more round of matches to go, Nigeria lead the group, having bagged 11 points in 5 matches. They are followed by Benin Republic on 7 points and Rwanda on 5. The Mediterranean Knights of Libya are at the foot of the Group D standings with 4 points. Now reacting to that, one Namsi Silas says, well done Super Eagles. Next reaction reads, I think our football authority needs to go into young talent development as early as possible. These professional players are really playing terrible lately. God help us. And the last comment we are taking for the program today says, congratulations to my Nigeria, my country. And that's a wrap on the program today. Do also follow us across all our social media platforms for more programs, news, and documentaries. Until next time, goodbye.